Hey guys, this is Hannah and this is Bookworms Talk. And today we're going to talk about A Beautiful Lie by T.E. Sivec. This book had one of the best plots in it. I wasn't reading it necessarily just for the characters, which I find myself doing in a lot of cases. I was reading it for the plot. It was so interesting, and it was a kind of idea that I haven't seen, and it's Navy SEALs, and I've never read a book like that, and therefore I was automatically interested. But it wasn't just the idea of that, she kept me interested throughout the entire story. So I'm gonna give you guys a summary. So these two best friends, Milo and Garrett, see this girl at a coffee shop. Her name is Annabelle Parker, she goes by Parker. Well, they call her Parker. Garrett saw her first, but Parker went for Milo because he was the safer choice. She went against what her heart was telling her. And they all became such close friends, and they moved across the country together, and they were just really, really close. So Milo and Parker are together, and then tragedy hits and Milo dies in action. And Parker and Garrett are there consoling each other and trying to pick the pieces of their life back up and just trying to just live at this point. But then they discover that he may not have died just in action. They think that something else went on. And so this whole story is them trying to find out the truth of what really happened to Milo. And I don't want to really get into details of the plot because I don't want to spoil a thing for you. Like from the beginning, I just went with the things that happened, and I was really shocked by it. I did not see things coming a lot of the time, which was really refreshing. So I'm gonna cut you guys off there with my non-spoiler section because I want to talk freaking details of this book. It was mind-blowing. I really, really enjoyed it. So I'll see you guys later if you haven't read it. Bye! So from the start, I'm like, you can't get me attached to Garrett that easily and that much and then say, no, I'm gonna send him away to the Dominican Republic. I seriously thought it's gonna be a chapter from Parker's perspective and then a chapter from Garrett's perspective when they both discover things and something stupid like that. I was pleasantly surprised to find that no, they actually go together because she is a secret CIA agent. I guess secret kind of goes without saying, but yeah. When Garrett found out that she was actually going on the mission as that undercover photographer, liaison, whatever she was, he was like, permission to speak freely, sir? What the fuck is she doing here? And that made me laugh, and that happens every time, permission to speak freely. I'm just gonna, you know, spew some curses at my commanding officer, but it was funny. It really killed me that Parker chose Milo because of her past situation, and I kind of thought that that wasn't fair to Milo, because just because what her parents had, and it totally destroyed her father. I understand, having seen that firsthand, what it did to lose someone that you loved for that much, and so she didn't want to put herself in that kind of situation where she would love someone so completely. But I kind of thought it was unfair to Milo. I mean, had he loved her back, actually, fucking Milo, I will get to my anger with him, I promise, I will get there. But it sucked that that was the reason she chose to be with Milo. When we found out that Milo called Garrett and told him that if anything happens to me, it's not going to be an accident, I'm like, what have you gotten yourself into, Milo? I completely thought he was this innocent guy that just got messed around in the wrong stuff, and maybe he was forced into holding these girls or transporting them or something. I thought maybe he just got himself in deeper, there was blackmail involved, but no, I was just thinking too highly of the asshole. We find out that Milo canceled the wedding the day that he left for the Dominican Republic. I did not understand how those pieces fit together. Even afterward, after all of this happened, I still don't really get how that made any sense. It just made me more confused. Oh, Garrett knows her favorite position to sleep in, on her stomach with her arms around her pillow. And that was so freaking sweet, and the tiniest details were precious. You know that saying, if I told you I'd have to kill you? Well, in this there's like, if I told you someone else would kill you. I mean, I was with Garrett with that, like the CIA thing didn't fit. Garrett, oh my fuck, he got the wedding band when he was looking with Milo and her, and she looked at that one, and she saw it, and he went and he bought that. I can't even. I mean, he got that a year ago. That was before Milo ever left. I mean, they were still together at that point, and just, Garrett. So when they were at the mansion, I'm just like, of course it's bugged. I mean, I'm having flashbacks of Seduced in the Dark, and I'm getting serious creeps here. So the morning after they fool around for the recordings, partially for the recordings, let's say, Garrett's acting just this very business-like way, and it sucks. So Garrett, being the genius that he is, figured out that putting the pieces together with Parker's past and the whole CIA thing, he figures that there's somebody else after her. Because the way that the agent phrased these things, and the way that Joanna died, and things weren't fitting. And Garrett's a genius, because I was so confused, and he really said it very well. When her father came, I was so sure it was gonna be Milo. I was so sure. And it wasn't, and I was like this deep sigh of relief, but you know, that didn't last long because then Milo showed up and shot her father. We don't know that at that very moment, but damn. So Milo's like, oh, I've been an undercover agent for 6 years. I'm not buying it. I'm just not. No. And the man had the audacity to presume, no, expect that he could get right back onto how it was with Parker. Are you serious? And she flat out spells it out to him. She's just like, I don't love you. I don't think I ever did, because my heart's always been somebody else's. And then the fucking needle. Oh my god, Milo, you. I fucking knew something wasn't right with Milo. Did I say it? Yes, I said it. Ooh, feelings of Milo. I thought the best of him until that point, and it pissed me the hell off because literally only a couple chapters after the vaccine incident thing that we had that flashback where he pushed her against the shelf, I was like, something's not right for him, and then I thought maybe he's just protecting her, but no. That was the inkling that it began, the blooming of the suspicions, and then just everything started happening. I'm just like, this is not right, and then this happens, and it wasn't right. There was the paragraph of pure, unadulterated hatred of Milo. I'm gonna read it to you. It was right after he stabbed her with the needle of sedatives and stuff. He'd always known Garrett had a thing for Parker. He knew that the first day at the coffee shop. But he had his own orders and he would not fail. It felt good to take something from that smug bastard for once, to finally have something that Garrett desired more than anything. He never loved Parker. She was just a means to an end. But she was his, and he would be damned if he let Garrett have her. Milo, you vindictive, manipulative, unappreciative bastard! Oh my god! I never caught that Margarita and Fernandez were Milo's parents. That was a total shock to me. And then, Garrett, why would you purposely go to the palace to get arrested, to get to... Think of something smarter, okay? Brady could have thought of something smarter. Just like 10 minutes of thought, guys. Oh my god, and her father, the whole thing that he pushed her away before because he was trying to protect her. And oh, my heart, my heart, my heart. And so... this sucked so bad. The thumb breaking. Oh my god, I was cringing and just... Oh, that was smart, but ow. So after everything, and we get the huge information download, which I was kind of about. I mean, it was necessary information that he was caught, and then the people got their revenge on him, and the authorities kind of looked the other way, and then all these little details happening. And it sucked that Garrett wasn't there. Then she woke up the day after he was forced to leave. And it sucked that he wasn't there. It sucked for her, and it sucked for him, both of them. Her father's freaking letter. Her father went to her graduation. I cried at that part. Letters make me cry. Dead parents of letters, tears. Oh, and it gets better. There are more tears. But you, my Annabelle, my daughter, you are the love of my life. This is so many cryingness. Why are these letters here? They're to destroy my composure in public. That's what they're there for. The epilogue. Oh, the epilogue was beautiful. And they have their daughter Annie, and then Olivia, which is Parker's friend. She has a friend now, and it's not just Garrett and Milo. I mean, that's a judge of, yeah, but... So she has a friend, and they have the beautiful daughter, and everything is just set, and they're getting married. And Fernandez is away, and everything is just back and right, and it was so good. And the ending little paragraph from Garrett's view, oh my god. Garrett realized in that moment that it was time to say goodbye to the past and the beautiful lies he told, and say hello to his future. That was such a pretty ending, and I loved that ending sentence. It was so nice, and all the resolution-y feelings and stuff. This was a really good read. It threw me like 100 different ways, and I stormed through it up till about this point, and then my freaking professors decided to all get together and decide, hey, let's give Hannah bunches of essays and projects and stuff and make her stop reading when they're caught and in the palace dungeon thing, and I'm just like, why are you evil, professors? No, but so I had classes and stuff, and it's winding to the end of the semester, so it took me a long time to read. Mostly just this last part took me the longest, which is sad, but I will hopefully be getting through more books. Classes are coming to an end in the next 2 weeks, I'm pretty sure, and so I will be hopefully cranking out videos like 3 times a week. That's really pushing it. Don't believe me when I say that. It's probably still going to be once a week, twice a week, maybe. But right now I am reading Twisted Perfection by Abby Glines, and oh my god, it is so addicting. I started it last night at like midnight, and I'm already like halfway done with it. But classes are starting up again. It's the weekend as of this filming video time, and dude, I will get through that one fast though. I can feel it. And it's not very long, so you can expect that really soon. So let me know what you guys' thoughts were on A Beautiful Lie and any other books that you wanted to recommend to me down there in the description bar. I'm mostly going to read well, not mostly, I'm only going to be reading authors that are going to book bash, because I want to familiarize myself with all their works, because I want to fully appreciate the amazingness that is them. So yeah, I'm trying to familiarize myself with a bunch of different authors and whatnot. So yeah, check out my Goodreads. That's also down there in the description. I have a book bash thingy-majig, so you can look in there and comment on which ones you think I should read in the order, because I can't read all of them. So let me know down there, and I will talk to you guys later next time on Bookworms Talk. Bye!